From News Channel 15, you're watching News Channel 15 Tonight with Kyle Peach. This is News Channel 15 Tonight.
Hi, good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Kyle Peach. All of the News Channel 15 viewing area is now under a winter storm watch. That winter storm watch is in effect from Friday night through Sunday morning. Forecasters are growing more confident that an impactful winter storm of some potentially 4 to 8 inch amounts will be possible in portions of the area. Here's the lead forecaster of the National Weather Service in Paducah, Justin Gibbs.
Snow is forecast to start Friday night with dangerously cold temperatures also moving in. Snow in Saturday evening with temperatures remaining below freezing for Tuesday. This will likely lead to major travel impacts.
That was Justin Gibbs. Now the winter storm watch for now all of the News Channel 15 viewing area. We'll have the latest on the approaching winter weather in our weather segment here in a couple of minutes. A change at the top of the Mount Carmel Police Department. Police Chief Mike McWilliams has announced his retirement after over 20 years on the local force. WSJD reporting McWilliams, who has served as chief since 2021, addressed the City Council yesterday. Video courtesy of WSJD.
Friday will be my last working day as a chief of police for Mount Carmel. This is not because anything happened or anything like that, other than I told Mayor Judd when I hit 20 years, I was like, all bets are off. I don't know how long I'll be here. I'm going to start looking for other opportunities because I've been in law enforcement for over 21 years. And that's a grind. With that in mind, I actually come across a job with the Office of the State Fire Marshal. Interviewed in November, was offered a job actually last Thursday. It was reported before then that I had the job. I didn't really have the job yet, but anyway, thanks to Facebook. But I did actually get the job offer on Thursday, which I accepted. It has been the highest of honor to be able to represent the city, these officers, the dispatchers, the community of the city. It's been a distinct honor. And I have no doubts that Erin Peach will be able to step into my role, at least on the interim level, and take over the department and run it. She's been training. I don't anticipate any real major bumps in the road. I think it'll be a smooth transition.
Chief McWilliams, thank you for your service to our community. We're very grateful for all you have given to Mount Carmel over 20 years, and we look forward to working with you as you begin this new chapter of serving the people of Illinois.
Again, Police Chief Mike McWilliams retiring. Erin Peach named as the interim Mount Carmel Police Chief. In area court news tonight, 33-year-old Mitchell Days of Cynthiana, Indiana, was sentenced last week in White County Court. WRUL says that Davis, was arrested last June after leading police on a chase. He was also charged with alcohol-related offenses, including DUI. Davis pled guilty to an amended charge of reckless conduct and was given 130 days in jail, fined, and ordered to serve 2 years of conditional discharge. In area arrests tonight, Carmel police arrested 2 people on Friday. WRUL says Brandon Stover and Autumn Vaughn were charged with domestic battery and disorderly conduct after a domestic disturbance. And on Sunday, in a separate incident, 30-year-old Tristan Capps was arrested on an Edwards County warrant for aggravated fleeing or attempting to elude a police officer. Olney police report recent arrests. On Friday, 51-year-old Mary D. Phillips of Olney was arrested for criminal trespass and theft after an investigation in the 300 block of West Butler. Also Friday, 38-year-old Anthony J. Casolari of Flora was arrested on a Clay County warrant for contempt. Saturday, 30-year-old Tara L. Pettigene of Dundas and 55-year-old Stephen R. Workman of Olney were arrested for criminal trespass after an investigation in the 800 block of West St. John Street. Also Saturday, 41-year-old Christopher J. Russell of Olney was arrested for retail theft after an investigation in the 1000 block of Northwest Street. And Sunday, 41-year-old Brandy N. Sensney of Olney was arrested on a Richland County warrant for meth delivery after a traffic stop at Mack and Ludlow Streets. Wayne City Fire and Ambulance called out Tuesday to a single vehicle crash south of Wayne City. WFIW says Wayne City Fire Chief Scott Clark reports the vehicle left the road on County Road 50 North, just off of Route 242, north of the Hamilton County line, with the driver initially described as unresponsive. The vehicle was occupied by one person. That driver was taken to the hospital in Mount Vernon with non-life-threatening injuries. Fairfield police investigating the theft of a 12-passenger van from Frontier Community College. The theft reported last weekend. WFIW says authorities looking into the possibility the theft may have been related to the arrest of Manny Willis of Gary, Indiana, after a chase near Jeff. Around the same time as Willis's arrest, authorities received reports of ignition switches being damaged on vehicles belonging to David Watson of Wayne County Well Servicing and a vehicle owned by Carson White of Fairfield. Anyone with information about the theft and ignition switch damage are asked to contact Wayne County Crime Stoppers at 618-842-9777. The very latest on that pending winter storm this weekend is straight ahead. We'll have your forecast next and then talk sports. Stay with us.
Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedicine.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the winter time. Open the draperies in the house. Let the sun warm the interior of your home during the day. That helps reduce some of that heating load during the day. Consider installing programmable thermostats. You can drop the temperature down while you're not there, or in the evening times when you're asleep, make the house a little cooler, and then have those programmable thermostats bring the temperature up at the times you're actually in the home, not away.
Hi, I'm Tony. I graduated Wabash Valley College at Mount Carmel, and it was the best decision ever. It gave me the opportunity to go on the air almost immediately. Within about a week of starting the broadcasting program at Wabash Valley College, I was a DJ on 89.1 WVJC, and that on-air experience was invaluable to my future career and hiring potential.
Welcome back. It's time to talk weather. Of course, all eyes on the weekend with the winter storm watch now in effect for all of the News Channel 15 viewing area, but not anything to deal with tonight. In fact, it'll be clear, and the temperatures are going to start dropping, and they will plummet as we move towards that winter event this weekend. 47 degrees above normal for this time of year. We're not going anywhere close to above normal for the foreseeable future. After today, 27 was our low this morning. Let's put the maps in motion. Some scattered precipitation moved through parts of the area overnight. Clouds remained, and then they will exit the region here overnight. Should be a pretty good looking Thursday. It'll be dry, some passing clouds at times. You're not even really going to see that weather maker here because Friday will be good as well. It'll be after midnight Friday into the rest of the weekend when we could be dealing with those snow chances across the area, across our region. So don't typically like to show models on the screen here for you, but the National Weather Service is talking about these models. So as we move into that winter storm event, which will begin at midnight late Friday night and continue until Sunday morning, most of the snow is expected to come on Saturday. But still, as we are days away, the European, GFS, and Canadian models still not fully in agreement, but they're at least all indicating multiple inches of accumulation. You can see that the European model, which is generally thought of being the most accurate this far out, is putting the northern part of our region, north of Interstate 64, in the 3 to 4 inch snow range, while south of the interstate is in that 4 to 6 inch range. A little more snow on the Canadian side, putting virtually all of our region in that 4 to 6 inch range, while the GFS has us anywhere from 1 to 4 inches. So these models will typically come into more agreement as we move closer to time. This is looking, by the way, at snow depth, how much snow would be on the ground at midnight early on Monday morning. Overnight tonight, though, clear skies. Overnight lows will be in the mid-20s. On your Thursday, it'll be a mix of sun and clouds, more sun than clouds on Thursday. Highs will be in the mid to upper 30s, so a little cooler than today. Then the freezer begins. Thursday night into Friday morning, partly cloudy skies. Lows will be in the teens across the region. And then on Friday, not much change in the temperature. More clouds as that system starts to work its way in here. Again, we're not expecting any snow at this point until after midnight on Friday night. Through the day on Friday, cloudy skies, mid-teens across much of the region, maybe the low 20s south of Interstate 64. And then, of course, all eyes on that winter storm that will be in here potentially Saturday into Sunday. And look at the temperatures. Highs will be in the teens from Friday through Monday. Lows in the single digits at 0 as we wake up on Tuesday morning before we get back at least into the 20s for early next week. Lots can change on that winter storm between now and Saturday. We'll continue to keep you updated with the latest right here. Sports is next. Stay tuned.
Get your new Ford at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Lease a new 2025 Ford F-150 for $484 a month, or lease a 2025 Bronco for $493 per month on a 36-month lease. Find your new vehicle at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Your best deals are at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2026 Pacifica with 1.9% financing, or lease a 2026 Wrangler for $397 a month. See store for details and go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Teaching kids about money is an important step, and the Student Plus account from the First National Bank makes it simple. It's a free checking account designed for students who are learning to manage their own spending with tools that help parents stay connected. With spending limits, real-time alerts, and instant transfers, students can build smart money habits while parents have peace of mind. Getting started is easy. Visit the nearest branch to open a Student Plus account and choose the features that fit your family best. The Student Plus account from the First National Bank. Parents choose the controls, students learn responsibility.
Member FDIC.
I chose Wabash Valley College because I didn't really know what I wanted to do right after high school. And today I can say it was the best decision that I could have made. When I was here, I had the chance to join different clubs and to take a couple different classes, and I really expanded on my interests. In my classes, I learned what I liked and I learned what I didn't like. So I did get to meet new friends. I joined a bunch of clubs, practiced some leadership skills, and kind of gradually grew into adulthood here. And so I'm very grateful for that. My name is Jonathan Leach. I graduated in 2013 from Wabash Valley College, and that's why this was the best decision for me.
Welcome back. Time now to talk sports. We began with boys high school basketball last night. Newton beats Mount Carmel in Little Illini play 49-42. Olney beats KZ 39-29. Lawrenceville over Robinson 76-39. Elsewhere, North Clay beat Windsor Stewstrass 89-54. At the Benton Invite, Hamilton County gets a win over Vandalia 57-30. The Midland Trail Conference Tournament, Patoka Odin beats Wayne City 51-43. Waltonville beat Grayville 76-32. Weber over Red Hill 82-54. Woodlawn beats Sisney 73-39. Girls basketball last night at the Little Illini Conference Tournament. Mount Carmel beat Olney 71-69. Paris beats Robinson 42-39. So Mount Carmel and Paris meet at Marshall for the tournament championship on Friday night. Also at the National Trail Conference Tournament, St. Anthony beats North Clay 56-23. Elsewhere, Red Hill beats Wayne City 47-19. Also want to congratulate Mount Carmel's Shane Metter reaching the 1,000 career point mark at the game at Newton last night. That's going to do it for us tonight. We'll keep you posted on the latest on that winter storm threat for the weekend. Have the latest online through our Facebook page and more. Also right here each weeknight. Kyle Peach from all of us at News Channel 15. Have a great night.
As a faculty member, Wabash Valley College was the best decision ever. I have always been excited to return back to Wabash Valley as an employee to inspire students the way I was inspired when I went to school here. And what I love is the sense of community that I have with my coworkers and being able to provide that to our students.
My name is Sarah Lembosque, and I'm from Mexico. I think that it was the best decision ever because I found the program really interesting and it was what I was looking for, academic-wise and sport-wise. I think here they try to always help you to grow in the academic part, but also as a person. And I always value that balance. And yeah, it's been great and I have learned so much here. I think it will help me for my future.